Suno Studio 2.0 is here, and it's a serious update. MIDI tracks with a playable synth, a full set of audio effects, a chat bar that builds things into your project for you, and you can now generate your own custom plugins from a prompt. So I'm taking one of my Suno tracks and producing it into a better version using these new features. Start to finish, everything on screen. Let's go. The track is called Before the Line. Old school boom bap, jazzy samples, dusty drums.
Yeah, yo. I walk in slow and I take my time. I say my piece, I make it right, and then I wait before the line.
I open the three dots next to the title, hit edit, and open it in Studio. Studio reads the tempo straight away, 88 BPM 4/4. That grid matters because everything I add from here lines up to it automatically. Right now, it's one flat audio file, so the first job is breaking it apart. Right-click the clip, get stems. There are three options here: auto split, split from mix, and the new advanced split. Advanced split is the one you want. Instead of taking whatever the AI decides to hand you, you tell it exactly which instruments to pull out. There's a search box and a full instrument list: drums, bass, lead vocal, keyboards, upright bass, electric piano, organ, lead guitar, rhythm electric guitar, synth keys. You click what you want, and it stacks up as tags. Scroll further, and you'll also find additional stuff like kick and snare listed, both marked beta. So now you can pull individual drum pieces out of a mix, not just the whole kit. On a boom bap record, that's a big deal. For this track, I'm taking drums, bass, lead vocal, keyboards. Hit extract. Now here's the part most people skip. It doesn't give you one version of each stem, it gives you two. There's a version toggle on every single one. So, listen to both before you commit. I go through each stem, play version 1, play version 2, and keep whichever is cleaner. I'm also leaving match project tempo switched on so everything lands in time. Insert them, mute the original, and now I've got 4 separate tracks instead of one locked file. The first thing I want is some warmth underneath this. Something soft sitting behind the drums. I select the range I want it to cover, and I go to the chat bar at the bottom. This chat bar is context aware. It can see my project and it can see the section I've selected. So I don't need to describe the tempo or the key. I just describe the sound. I type soft, warm synth pad. It comes back with 2 takes across that range. Let's go with the first one. Now I want to do something specific with this pad. I split the clip into 3 pieces, fade the 2 outer sections, and drag the middle part down onto its own track. The reason is that I want to treat that middle section differently from the rest. Let's add a convolution plugin to it. Convolution does a similar job to a reverb. It puts your sound in a space. But there's a real difference between the two, and it's worth knowing. With the reverb plugin, you're building the space yourself. Decay, damping, width, mix, all manual. Convolution works the other way. It loads presets modeled on real physical spaces. Halls, churches, chambers. You're not designing a room, you're picking one that already exists. I go through the presets and land on a hall. Then I set the mix, the width, and the pre-delay so it sits behind the track instead of swallowing it.
I say my piece, I make it right, and then I wait before the line.
Now the middle of that pad has depth, the outer sections don't. Same instrument, different room. Next, the back end of the track needs something with more character. I select a 16-beat section near the end and prompt acoustic guitar strumming. 2 takes again. But this time, I'm not picking one. I'm keeping both. So I put take 1 on one track and take 2 on another. I pull the volume down on both because this is texture, not a lead. Then I pan one hard left and the other hard right. Listen to that in headphones. That's a wide guitar without a single effect on it. Now the biggest feature in this update, Studio 2.0 has MIDI tracks. You can play your own parts in. I add a new track, choose MIDI, and there's already a wavetable synth loaded on it. Nothing to go and find. To play it, you can plug in a MIDI keyboard, but you don't need one. There's a playable keyboard built into the browser with your computer keys mapped to the notes. There's also an arpeggiator sitting right under it. I hit record and play a part in. Then I open the clip and the piano roll comes up. Every note is a block I can drag, stretch, or delete. So I go through, tidy up the timing, and build the arrangement out properly. The part is there, but it's uneven. Some notes jump out, others disappear. That's what a compressor is for. It evens out the loud and quiet parts, so everything sits at a consistent level. I add a compressor to the MIDI track and set the threshold and ratio until the part holds steady. Then I go into the wavetable synth itself and change the tone. 2 oscillators, a filter, cutoff, resonance. I shape it until it fits the track instead of sitting on top of it. Once the tone changes, the compressor needs another pass, so I go back and adjust it again. That's normal. Change the source, recheck the processing. The track needs one more voice on top. I select 4 bars and prompt fiddle lead. 2 takes come back. Let's go with the second one. Then I add a delay and a reverb to give it some space, so it sits inside the mix rather than sitting in front of it. Now this is the feature I was most curious about. In Studio 2.0, if the plugin you need doesn't exist in the inbuilt browser, you can just describe it and Suno will build it for you. I go to Add Effect and choose to create a new plugin. It takes us back to the Studio chat bar, but this time we have a preloaded prompt to continue. First try, I will keep it short. I ask for a plugin to pan volume left and right automatically and to name it as Tremolo. It built something, but it isn't what I wanted. The volume here just keeps climbing instead of moving the way that my idea for tremolo should. So I go away and come back with a much more detailed, specific prompt with ChatGPT's help describing exactly what I want the plugin to do. I paste that in and send it. Watch it work. Crafting. Sculpting the signal path. And it comes back with a plugin. Pulse Motion Tremolo. Sitting right there in my effects rack next to the delay and the reverb. Now I'll be honest with you. The output quality here isn't great out of the box, but it works. And after a bit of balancing by hand, I got it doing what I needed. Think about what that actually means. You described an effect that didn't exist, and 30 seconds later, it was in your session. So let's recap what we did. Split the track into stems with advanced split, choosing exactly which instruments to pull. Added a soft, warm synth pad underneath. Isolated the middle of that pad and put it in a real hall using convolution. Generated acoustic guitar and kept both takes, panned wide for size. Played a MIDI part in with the built-in keyboard and arranged it. Compressed it and reshaped the synth tone. Added a fiddle lead with delay and reverb. And built a custom plugin from scratch by describing it. Here's what we started with.
Yeah, yo, I walk in slow and I take my time. I say my piece, I make it rhyme, and then I wait before the line.
And here's the finished version.
And then I wait before the line.
So yeah, this is the Suno Studio 2.0 update. For me, the standout is how much of this is real production work now. Stem control, effects, compression, panning, MIDI, you play yourself. That's quite close to a DAW, not just a generator. And custom plugins are the wild card. It's a little rough right now, and you'll need to adjust manually a bit by hand. But being able to describe an effect and have it built into your session is going to be a game changer in the landscape. Is it going to replace Ableton? No. There's no VST support, it's browser-based, and the routing is basic. But for going from an idea to a produced track, it's a different thing now. If this helped, hit subscribe. More Suno content coming. And tell me in the comments what plugin you'd build first. Thanks for watching. And here's that final full song.
I walk in. Yeah. I walk in. Yeah. Yo. I walk in slow and I take my time. I say my piece, I make it rhyme, and then I wait before the line.